without thinking compassion, without thinking the need of just very practical, just very logical reason, very practical. The others they may need happiness. They don't want suffering. They want happiness. Then as you think you are important, they are also very important. You see, their happiness is extremely important. And, you see, as you don't want to suffer, they also don't want to suffer. So it's very, very important. Very important. And of course, then of course, you are one. There are many. See, I mean, also you are one there, but there are many. See, so their need is more important. Their happiness is more important by number. So, like that is it. Even logically. So without going through all these, just only related to God, only relating without you see very logical reasons. You see, analyzing, and then what they also need happiness. They don't want suffering. All these things, and so, as you think you are important, they also very, very important. Each of the other persons are very, very important. So all these very logical things. But no, if you go through this, of course, then only to be loved. I mean, only to be their only object of compassion. Loving kindness. Is not to object. They are not object at all to be harmed. As yourself, like example yourself, say you don't want to be harmed, and you only what you want is only happiness. What you want is suffering. Only you want to be loved by others. You want to receive help. You don't receive harm from others. So yourself as an example. So I say. So there's, it is impossible. It is illogical to harm. To harm others. To harm others is just your dictator. Just dictator. Just ego. Dictator. There's no valid reason to harm others. It is no valid reason. So, it is just unreasonable. You see, the ego dictator. So dictator you don't need valid reasons. You just torture others. You see, for your happiness, then you harm others. So it's just based on that. It doesn't follow the valid reasons. So see. The ego being dictator, so it doesn't need valid reasons. See, it doesn't depend on that. So anyway, so impossible. So it's impossible. It is impossible to give harm to others. It is impossible. No ways. To harm. See. There's only object of compassion, the valid reason that you see, especially what others need. However, so impossible to harm. There's a valid reason for that. However, illogical, say, wrong, and harming others is harming yourself. Because you receive harm, So many other sentient beings, it makes them become enemy to you. They become enemy to you. It makes them to become enemy to you. So many, see. So that person become enemy to you. Then that person's friends become enemy to you, see. So many other people become enemy to you. So that, but harming to this one person, then so many other people, the family members, so many friends of the, so many become enemy to you, see. So like that, then you have more enemy. Then you have to harm. Then you have to harm that. Then you have to harm back that many enemies. So then it's always, it increases more in your enemy by harming. See the result of that. So they say by killing whatever. So goes on. Say. So like that is many. So in this world, so many countries. You see, in the ancient time, thousands of years fighting each other, like the Muslim, the other countries, those and many places, it has been like that fighting. You see, about 1,000 years. You see, they're straight like this. 1,000 years they've been fighting. So that you see, that's what happens. It doesn't end. By following that, you see, the destroying the outside enemy is instead, see, destroying the inner enemy, the delusion from where all the problem came, from all the external harm received from your delusion, from your mind, from your delusion. So the inner enemy, instead of destroying the inner enemy, then you only understand as thinking. Thinking is all the harms received came from outside. You see, never related to came from one's mind, one's delusion. You see, so inner enemy delusion. So only came from other sentient beings. So this is what. So then like that, like those countries who have been fighting each other 1,000 years. So long, so become like that. You see. So however, so even say, so even you're able to win, even you are able to win one country, two countries, three countries, by fighting, killing. You see. By force, you kill one, destroy. Say, you win over one. Defeat the country. Then you win over that. Then one country, another country, even that succeed. At this time, even that succeed at this time. If that succeeds this time, then you see med life is so difficult. Med life is so difficult. Even you win over the country, you see, by killing that it involves killing so many people, 100,000, millions of them. Can you imagine torture? Amazing, most amazing. Even you win over, if you are able to defeat the country, you win over now. So, life becomes very it's like drowned. It's like become drowned in the ocean or drowned in mud, like caught in a prison. It's similar. Become like that. If you think of the karma, if you think of the karma, So you're, wow, most amazing. Unimissible. See, or yourself, your country, the fault, not the country, see. So many, not only yourself, you lead, but so many other people, see. So, see, with yourself to win and then to defeat others, how they, cause so much harm, then even you win now, see. But you see, wow, most unbelievable. So many karma, you see, the created, you see. So even though you win now, you see, but you win and then you think you are happy. But because you are not thinking, you have no idea of karma. You have no idea of the karma at all. All these suffering results you will experience in the future. Back, you see, then you lose your country again in the future. The others defeat you, the others fight you. Back, then you lose your country. See, then you lose yourself or you lose country. So fight back. You see, the result. You see, you lose. You lose, and you see. Then your country, see, your people, your country, unbelievable suffer, most unbelievable, in the future, in the near future. So that's definite to happen. That's for sure. That's definite to happen. You see, once not purified, not purified. So definite to happen. So not purified, not actualized path where you're free from karma. You don't have experience. You see. So that as long as this doesn't happen, then definitely in a time you see you have to experience this suffering result. The others, defeat you. Say. Other countries, then again, because of that, then again you see, then again again that has is a karmic change from one another. Then again you see, this happened. Then again they will have to experience again. You see that. The karmic result. Again, the other countries, what they defeated, whatever, harmed, all that, killed, whatever, even they win, but then the suffering result they have to experience, you see. The whole population, see, together they have to suffer. So collective karma, you see, create karma together. So then they have to, so it goes on like that. The karma, the karma result or an experience over and over again. See, so endlessly. So the karma affect another one. That affect another one. See, cause another result. So it goes on endless. The endless suffering. So endless suffering. Sometimes you see. Killing each other. So endless suffering.